Hey everybody, this is Wendy. This is Wendy's Pro to Perfume. Welcome to my channel. Today I just need to get back on. It's been like a month. Fall has transitioned into winter. Not really here. It's like 50 degrees and raining, and where I live there should be a foot of snow on the ground, but instead it's 50 degrees out and raining. Anyway, this is not a list of any importance. This is literally just a chit-chatty what I've been wearing. I'm sorry. I just grabbed my perfumes and decided to get back on. I'll just start with things you've seen before because on this channel I talk about what's on my shelf and what I've been wearing. There is no obviously there's no influencing going on here. I got like a little bit of an 80s bang going up here today. My scent of the day today is just Shalimar. I don't know. It felt like a Shalimar day. I started with the body lotion. The way I do this, I don't know how you guys layer your body lotion. This smells really good. Ah, nice and subdued. Anyway, the way I do it is I usually like do a base of a non-scented lotion and then I'll just do like a dab of the actual fragrance lotion because this is a little much and I like the way that works. Just layered with some vintage eau de parfum that I'm trying to use up. The other thing I'm probably going to do today, I don't know how you guys, again, I don't know how you guys do this, but I'm not much of a layerer, but I like to layer with other concentrations or like flankers and stuff. So I may do some eau de cologne later or do some maybe Milazam before I go to bed or whatever. But anyway, scent of the day is Shalimar. Yesterday, another familiar face. I wore my Infusion Dewey's just because it had been a hot minute. Nothing much to say about that. If I don't wear my favorites enough, I start to miss them. I have been wearing the fall fragrances from my fall list. This is from Chantecaille. This is Kalimantan. I think it's the capital of Borneo or something. Anyway, this is like the coolest fragrance. It has a burning sage top note, and the majority of this fragrance is incense on amber and like a hint of vanilla. But this is like one of the best incense perfumes I've ever found, and just the fact that it can pull off a burning sage top note is pretty damn cool in my book. So I'm glad I pulled this out on my fall list, and I have been wearing this a bit. So here's an oldie but goodie. This is Estee Lauder Amber Mystique. Sometimes their names crack me up, and I was thinking about it, and it's because, you know, Estee Lauder is an American company and their whole name is in English, but they have to just throw in some mystique in order for it to be a little bit more fancy than it really is. But anywho, as promised, this is an amber fragrance. And this was making around the rounds a few years ago because I believe this was like this line. They had like a wood mystique and maybe one other one, rose mystique or something. I don't remember, but this was making the rounds, and this went onto the gray market for like $25, $25, $30. So it was one of those like, hey everybody, this pretty decent perfume is like $25, and this is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a dark rose. It's a dark rosy amber, and I love dark roses. And yeah, I don't know. It's a dark rosy amber. At the time, this is a 50 ml bottle, and I got it for $25. It has amazing lasting power. I think you can still find this, not quite as cheap. And, you know, just as an aside, I don't know if anything gets this cheap anymore of this amount of like quality. So anyway, did anybody else got this when it was making the rounds just because you're an impulsive freakazoid like I am? Like, oh my God, I can't miss out on that. I don't want to miss the bus. So did not miss the bus on Amber Mystique from Estee Lauder. Nice dark rose for this fall that I've been wearing. So speaking of layering, my black orchid of choice is Velvet Orchid, which is, I don't know, is Velvet Orchid its own perfume or is it like a flanker of Black Orchid? But anyway, Dusty Flowers, Oak Moss Base, frickin' love Velvet Orchid from Tom Ford. I've been wearing that for a hot minute. I don't know why, I just tend to wear this when it's cooler out. And I've also been layering this with the Lumiere, which is lacking the myrrh and the dust that covers the flowers. And it's not so oak mossy on the bottom. And this is just a little bit like more bergamot, more citrus, and a little bit brighter overall. So I don't know, put this on, put on some Lumiere, or start with Lumiere and put the other one on. So, plus I like the cool purple bottle. Anyway, 2 paws up for Velvet Orchid from Tom Ford and the Lumiere. Sorry, I just have to organize. Also took out my Ann Pliska for the season. This is the one in the hairspray bottle. Remember this one? Ann Pliska, 1987. Kind of a avant-garde niche perfume. This is like the most chocolatey patchouli with geranium and oranges ever. It's like downright gourmand, and I'm not someone that likes gourmand, but freaking, I don't know why I took this out of the bottle, but out of the box. But anyway, yeah, I've been wearing my Ann Pliska because it's just sink your teeth into it level of chocolatey patchouli with dark rose and oranges. I freaking love that one. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to have to gush a little bit over this one. This is Luminous from La Perla. This is relatively new to my shelf. New being like I got it within the last year. Now, this is nothing that's groundbreaking, and I say this in a nice way. This is this bottle retails like for over $100. I think it's on sale now because of all the Black Friday and Christmas stuff going on. But when I say that this is a skin scent, it doesn't mean that it doesn't perform well. It like has the structure and it acts like a skin scent, but it has great performance. Like a couple sprays lasts all day. And it does project. Now, what this is a floral woody musk. It has like this soft, fruity, marshmallowy ambrette that does make that kind of pop. And I'm just going to say luminous is a good word for this perfume because it's like this musky but bright. I don't know. I almost smell like peaches and apricot or something. Just luminosity over a very woody saturated jasmine, and it dries down into this like wonderfully creamy white floral over sandalwood and cedar, and it kind of reminds me of like getting ready products, makeup products, and the reason this goes down as a skin scent is because this is something you can wear every day as an easy reach, but it just smells gorgeous, and it's very feminine, very pretty, really floral. If you don't like white florals, you will not like this, but even the dry down I'm impressed with because there's none of that ISO-E super that I can't stand pulsing through. Whatever woods they're using are really nice. So if this ever hits the gray market and you're in the market for something like this, I'm really enjoying, and I really recommend Luminous from La Perla. Actually, I like this so much that I just snagged the predecessor to this, which is called Signature, which seems like it's a bit of a different perfume, but I found a full bottle for $60, so I just was like, you know what? I like this so much, I'm just going to take a chance because I just really like that one. I've been wearing that one a lot. Another kind of floral. So this is a little bit of a sad story. This is, well, sad for me perfume-wise, but this is Bulgari Iris D'Or Splendida, and this takes the place of their old perfume. If anyone remembers, they came out with a Pour Femme in 1994. And this is a really gorgeous, like, violet mimosa iris perfume. Now, the original one was very complicated and dark. Unfortunately, I had a bottle of it and it went bad. I just wore it one day and it just was so weak, and I can tell that the bottle had just turned. So this is a nice replacement. Splendida. Anyway, this is a nice replacement, and I really like wearing this at night because I don't know why violets remind me of going to sleep, and I'm an iris nut. So the iris violet combination softened by some mimosa is really pretty. This is another very feminine fragrance, just like the La Perla, and the sandalwood dry down is killer. It's really nice. And it just, I don't know, if you smell it from the bottle, it smells a little bit like bubble bath because of the violet. But this is really pretty, and I've been liking this too. Nothing too harsh or aggressive up in here. Also new to my shelf, I just got this little mini, because I had a sample of Guerlain. This is Jasmine Bonheur. This is from their art and materia, whatever, their art materials line. And you notice I just got a little mini. I really liked my little sample. The mini's kind of cute. I wish they made it in a spray bottle, but so it's just a fruity floral. It's like jasmine with apricots on it. I don't know. I just really liked my sample. It was uplifting. It put me in a good mood. It wasn't anything too heavy. It's probably nothing groundbreaking. I'm probably never going to pay the $400 for the full bottle. So I did find like a $40 10 ml pour bottle that I'm going to decant and use. But yeah, I used up my little sample and I was like, you know what? I just like it. It's not groundbreaking, but nice fruity floral from Guerlain, but not worth. If I win the lottery, I'll buy every single one Guerlain, but I'm not paying $400 for that right now. I also got this in my collection really recently. This is from Parfums de Nicolai. This is Haute Provence Eau de Cologne. This is actually fairly old. This was made in 1992, and it's 100 mils, and it's only like $55, which is really not bad, but it is an Eau de Cologne, so it's not going to wear like a regular perfume or anything. Another bedtime perfume, obviously lavender, because it literally is, it's supposed to be a cologne. It's supposed to be in the cologne style, but this is just, she is like, Patricia Nicolai, she's like a scholar of perfumery. Like, I can't say that she does anything that's like completely mind-blowing or weird, and that's not bad though. Like, everything she does is just perfect in structure. So this is lavender and iris with a hit of neroli and a hit of bergamot, on a bed of cedar and musk, and petitgrain, which is also like a bit of it like an orange wood smell. So it may sound like I'm describing like a pillow spray, and you would not be wrong. If they made this in a bigger bottle and it was a little cheaper, I would actually use this as a linen spray. But it's perfumey enough that I like wearing it on my skin. And again, another nice after shower, going to bed, puts me in a mood. I like lavender. I like iris. I like classic perfumery. So this one's really pretty. And it's really not that expensive. And even though I said it doesn't perform like a perfume, it kind of lasts a couple of hours. It's not bad. It doesn't just hit your skin and disappear. So for a couple hours for the price, it's kind of a good deal. Anyway, that is Haute Provence from Parfums de Nicolai Eau de Cologne. Okay, I guess half of these are new. Half of these were on my fall list. The other half are old reliables, and the other half or third, whatever, are new. Okay, this is from Laura Mercier, Vanille. It literally is just a vanilla perfume. But what's kind of cool about this is it is a light version of Dior Addict, because it has some florals in it. It has like a fantasy orchid note. So it's like a vanillic floral on a woody musky base. And it's pretty basic. I'm not going to say that's not true. I paid about $45 for this, but the vanilla is really comforting. The florals are subdued and the woody base is nice. So I would not pay more than $40 or $45 for this for a full bottle, which is what I did. But if you're in the mood for something like Dior Addict, but maybe that's a little much, I recommend this. And I don't know, I've said this before, but I'm not looking for perfumes to attack me right now, even though I do like my strong Estee Lauders and Shalimar some days, but I also just want something quiet and easy other days. So this is a nice vanilla to wear. And if it matters, this is not a super cupcake vanilla. This is a little bit more straightforward vanilla, if you guys know what I mean. Because some vanillas, they just smell like vanilla cake frosting, and it's a little too much. As someone in my comment section said, and I can't remember who it was, but I literally laughed out loud. They were like, I don't understand this trend of everyone wanting to smell like an eclair. And I don't either. And I just thought that was a funny way to put it. Okay, last one. So this is really hard to find, and I've never seen anyone talk about this. This is a flanker from Colognes for Aromatics Elixir. This is Aromatics Black Cherry. It is a tester, that's why it has that stupid piece of plastic on it, but this is all I could get at the time. Oh, this one is gorgeous. It's an amber. Okay, that's the category it would go in. It is The cherry, when you first put it on for 4 seconds, yes, it's a little medicinal. They put cherry in cough syrup, so people are going to have that association. But my God, it is like this spiced, it is a spiced cardamom cherry. It smells so good. It's a spiced cardamom cherry. It has a rich rose and jasmine heart, and it dries down to a spicy, woody amber. And it's, God, the cherry is gorgeous. The florals are gorgeous. Now, so a little bit of perfume conspiracy. This came out a hot minute ago, maybe like in 2015, and they didn't list a perfumer on Fragrantica, so I don't know who made this, but Clinique is owned by Estee Lauder, who owns Tom Ford. And then after this got put out, Tom Ford started putting out all those cherry perfumes that I honestly have never smelled because I can't afford like $300 for a 30 ml bottle. So I've never tried them. I do know they're really popular. I'm sure they smell great, but was this like a little bit of a blueprint for those? I don't know. But this is such a gorgeous perfume. If you look on FragranceNet, some people don't like it because it's a little much, but people really love this. And it's really a shame that Clinique just kind of put this on the market and then took it off because this is so pretty. If you like ambers and you like cherry fragrances and you like just well-performing, rich, spicy perfumes, oh my God, this is so good. And I've been wearing this and I love it. It's really good. All right. So literally this is just one of those lame, like what I've been wearing videos. That's what I've been wearing. I was thinking just because I know I said in the beginning of the year that I was going to go on a no-buy, and I obviously did not do that. But my perfume collection is really getting out of hand. It is so much. I'm neglecting my perfumes. My perfumes are going bad, like my bottle of Bulgari Perfume, which I really like that perfume, and I didn't pay enough attention to it, and it just went bad on my shelf. And I'm running out of room. I have too much, but there's so many more that I want. I can't help it, but I need to take a break. So I am almost tempted to do a long-term like haul video, like literally pick out what the last 100 perfumes that I bought were, and then just do like a 3 or 4 part series of a haul video. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that or not. But anyway, I hope you all are well on this December, I think it's December 4th. But it's December 4th. It's gray. It's raining. Where I live, it should be snowing. That's global warming for you. But just tell me what you've been wearing, or tell me if you're familiar with any of these and if you like them or not. You know, I always love to hear your comments, and I do try to write back to everybody as best as I can. So I'm out. Have a great rest of the day. This is Wendy's Parade. Bye-bye.